Now that you have the opportunity, what did you do with it? You see, there was a time we always accused the Western media of showcasing only the negativity of Africa. They go to villages, look for a dying child who is very sick, and take the picture to showcase this is Africa. They go to where there is a problem, there is a war, they take the picture and say, this is Africa. They keep showing the picture of Sudan in the 90s, like this is Africa. We accuse them of doing so many things to showcase Africa in the negative way. Even their own movie, the Hollywood, used to showcase Africa as this wretched warmongering area where white people are the one that always come to free us, to try to save us, and then they become the heroes. We complain. As God we have it, the internet boom, and then we have the opportunity to showcase ourselves differently. And what did we do with it? We become worst. Like now, Nigeria, the Nollywood, they represent us always in witches and wizards, evil sacrifice, killing. They don't present us as people with brain who do things. They always show somebody is trying to kill somebody is doing ritual. They don't even believe when you work hard and become rich, like it's your own richness. Like it must show like there is something that has to do with ritual. So why are we doing this to ourselves? If we blame others of that, why are we doing it? Even the situation in our own country, since I'm not saying not Tinubu government alone, everything we talk about, we look for the negativity to talk about it. If you know how many negativity is happening in the West, I'm telling you, you won't believe it. But they always showcase to the rest of the world their positivity. That is why so many of our own people will risk their life to come here. But now, when we talk about our own country, we only focus on the negativity. Some people will say, because there is no positivity to talk about, you are lying. You, if you think you are a positivity, why don't you talk about your own self? Why don't you talk about your own family? Why don't you talk about those things that are people who are trying to make things work? Why do we focus on only those who make things worse? Which in reality, the percentage of corrupt people in Nigeria is like almost everybody is involved. So why can't we focus on those who are trying to make it right? When you keep representing, pumping negativity, that is what you get out of the people. Because the word, as we say it, that is how it turns to reality. Let's put some positivity. I'm not saying we hide the negativity, but show and also the positivity. Show the people who are doing it right. So that even in our mindset, people begin to see, this guy is trying to do this thing. Let me copy or let me help also in doing something like that. And that is how changes comes. So stop blaming nobody because the Western media, the Hollywood represent you wrongly. You have every opportunity, like the Western media, like the Hollywood, now with Nollywood, now with the media in our own hands. And what did we do? We represent us worse than what they even represent us. So it's all on us. We have to decide how we want the world to view us. That is why so many of you leave your country and come to the West. They don't even want you to come because you represent your own country negatively in the media. You think they don't see how you represent your country? That is my own take on it. Can we be positive at least for a while? I'm not saying throw away the negativity, mix them, show the negativity, show those who are trying to make things right, and you will see the change. That's my own take on this matter. And I hope we learn or we do something.